I'm going to show you where you can grab 2 permanent buffs. You'll end up in this area when you're chasing ketheric into the bottom layers of Moonrise Towers. Head all the way southeast of the map and you'll find a brain puzzle. And just want to link all the nodes to the appropriate areas. So I started off with memory, and you just kind of want to go down, then up to the left, and then connect it there. Next I started with reason, and you just want to keep that one on the top and take a right with that. Pretty straightforward for that one. Next I went with emotion, and you just want to take a left and stay down with that one as it's on the bottom. The last one is speech, and you want to go up and to the right with that one. Sorry for the janky camera controls, but this is like the second time that I attempted this, so I was still trying to kind of figure it out. And after you do that, the door will open, but then when you walk up to it, it might appear closed, but you can just walk right through it. Probably just a glitch, I'm assuming. So within there is a waking mind, a nice sword, as well as a headpiece and some gloves. But the waking mind is what you need in order to get the perma buff. There's a lot of these in the area, and as well as a few that were on the original Mind Flayer ship. I snatched one of them up on the original Mind Flayer ship and was pretty curious on what that one had to say, but I just tossed it in my camp storage and can't access it from this area. There's a neat carving in the wall that talks about the Mind Flayer's grand design, and I'll just leave that part in there in case anyone wants to check it out that might have missed this.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design, order, perfection, unity, every plane, as one, every being in their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken, corrupted, gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. It is every Githyanki's duty to ensure the Geich Empire is never reborn.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
Once you have the waking mind, head back out from where you came in from at the start of the puzzle, and you'll be able to use it right to the left of here. You gotta do a little jump in order to reach it, and you'll find this little talking head that you can use with all these waking minds. Drag the waking mind into the box, and then hit insert, and you'll find a monk there that is totally conscious and aware of her surroundings. You just want to make sure to not consume the mind and just erase it, otherwise the whole party will dislike you and you won't actually get the perma buff. Lizelle does end up disliking this action regardless though.
Fine bones, sharp jaw, some variety of elf, pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Geich either. Perhaps we might aid one another. Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gake Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gake forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield, the Mind. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gake. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
All right, the Gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours. I do not. The Gake have been warping flesh for millennia. Who knows what damage they can undo? It is my mind they enslave. It is my mind that must die.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, and you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
You'll end up getting a perma buff of having an advantage on intelligence saving throws. On the desk next to her is another item that gives you another perma buff, and it's nice because it actually gives your whole team a perma buff, but it does come with some negative consequences though. First one being that it's 5 pounds and you gotta keep it in your inventory. And the other being it's got a disadvantage on mental saving throws, and it also makes you vulnerable to psychic damage. But it gives you an advantage on physical checks. So it's 2 negatives for 1 positive. When you're going down to face Ketheric on the final part, when you descend the elevator, you might end up getting stuck at the door like I did and not being able to move while all your party members are in a chat. In order to fix this, you just want to exit out of the game and reload. Just don't reload the autosave, as that might not work. That's all I got. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.